Hello friends, today I would be giving you explanation about chapter, Lost Spring, so, let me begin. Please subscribe my channel if you liked it. Story 1. Sometimes I find a rupee in garbage. This is the story of Saheb, a rag picker. The author meets him and asks why he does not go to school. On getting a reply that there was no school in his locality, she makes a fake promise that she would open a school for him. Ashamed at a commitment she cannot keep, she talks to the boy and gets to know that his parents came to the city in search of better life and he ended up living on the streets. Saheb is the son of two parents who migrated from Bangladesh. They came to Delhi in 1971 as the house was swept away by repeated storms. Then they began to live in Simapuri, a slum of Delhi. She explores the life in the slums of Simapuri, the place where Saheb lives. They live without any identity like the ration card, or voter card. After all, filling the stomach is more important than an identity. It is very pitiable that the garbage that others throw away is like gold to them and they end up looking for food and livelihood on that. The store. Y explores the problems he faces, getting exposed to hazardous waste in the garbage dumps, walking about barefoot, no nourishment or clothes on his body. Saheb, like many other children of the slum, was a rag picker. They searched the rags and garbage and tried to find out coins. Sometimes they found 1 rupee coins and sometimes even 10 rupee coins. Saheb did not attend any school as there was no school nearby. He was too poor to wear chappals. The reaction of the rich is recorded here as she gets to know that they excuse themselves from doing something for them by saying things like, "It is the tradition not to wear shoes." Saheb liked the game of tennis. Someone gave him a pair of tennis shoes. But he would never get the chance to play the game himself. At last, Saheb got employed in a tea stall. He was not happy as he had lost his freedom. But he had no choice in the matter. Story 2. I want to drive a car. This story narrates about the children of the bangle makers of Firozabad. The life of Mukesh at Firozabad is lost in misery and poverty. Mukesh lived with his elder brother who was a bangle maker. He wanted to be a driver and a motor mechanic, not at all eager to continue bangle making. But the people thought that it was the karma or the result of the karma in the previous birth that they were born into the caste of bangle makers. So they were destined to make bangles and they could not do anything else. Thousands of children are engaged in bangle making and many of them lost their eyesight before becoming adults. They did not know that it was illegal for children to work in that hazardous condition in the glass factories. The story is the same in every family. Mukesh took the writer to his house where the writer came to know that his grandfather had become blind working in the factory. Similarly, in another family, the author came to know how the husband was happy that he had been able to make a house for his own family to live in, but the wife complained that she did not get a full meal in her whole life. Hundreds of years of slavery had killed the initiative of people to think of a better life. They carried on the miserable life as they did not have the courage to rebel against tradition. They did not have money enough to start their own new kind of enterprise. If someone dared to start a new line, there were police, middlemen, sahukas and politicians to persecute them. Police, middlemen and others would not allow them to take any other vocation. Justice, after all, is the right of the rich and the powerful, not of the helpless like Mukesh. The condition of the life of Saheb or Mukesh was far from desirable. It should not be allowed to continue. But some people must bell the cat. The writer was happy when he came to know that some young men like Mukesh was ready to take the plunge, rebel against tradition and start a new life. Subscribe my channel please.